Hello guys, Almost Addicted here, and today we are building this beautiful temple, and yeah, without further ado, let's build this. Right guys, this will fit in a 40 times 40 radius. What you got to do is put 40 times 40 and just fill it all in with the stone bricks. What we'll be using cobblestone and pretty much all the bricks and like chisel bricks and stuff like that. And what we're gonna be doing is building the actual structure itself, and then after, if you want to keep the structure the way it is, you can keep it, but if you want to destroy it like I'm going to, so it kind of looks like it's rustic and run down, and then we can like add all the detail in, you're welcome to do that. So I'm going to do the first bit first. So we're going to go in this corner, we've laid all this track down, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the sixth one we're going to go forwards, 1, 2, 3, and on the third one we're going to place the cobblestone. Right, so I've got 5 gaps in the middle here, place another cobblestone, another 5 gaps, and then place another cobblestone. Now altogether I think I'm going to put these up. I'm going to do it all in the stone brick first, and then add the detail with the crack and the mossy bricks and vines and everything after. So we're going to go up maybe, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 6 altogether on that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can start to do the arches, right? So what I'm thinking for the arches, I'm going to go like this. 1. And then we go up. Go like this. 1 to the side. Go up. I'll have to put it out like this actually. So I can remove this block and go behind it so I can actually place it. And I'm thinking, maybe, let's see if this works. Does that look like a good dome? I'd say it does, because if we did one higher, I don't think it would work as well. That dome doesn't look as good in my eyes. I like a nice sort of kind of flat, rounded dome. So we're going to do exactly the same for this one, so a bit to the side, and then we can go up 1, 2, 3 across, and then we can do this bit to the side, and then remove the extra blocks. So we've got our dome there, that's looking nice and sweet. And then we're going to go round to the left hand side, and then we're going to have our 5 gaps again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to remove these gaps, I've just done it for placement blocks for me. So 5 gaps and then a cobblestone, 5 gaps and then our cobblestone. So what we're going to do for this is exactly the same as what we've done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do those arches again. So I'm going to speed it up for the little arches. Okay, so we've got that, that's looking nice. Now what we can do here is we can place these blocks behind it. So we're going to go like this. I'll just turn this down weather off. Toggle down, fall. Okay, please leave. Right, so behind these, each pillar, we're going to go up, and then we're going to go over like this, and we're going to go across, and then down each pillar. So across, all the way across here as well. All the way down here, and I will put it in the shaders after so you get a good idea of what it looks like. But for these bottom panels here, we're just going to put it in the cobblestone. So we'll put an extra cobblestone behind each one. For this one that's going up there, we might leave that one, but at the same time, no, we'll put one there, one there, one there, and then put these up. But yeah, once we start removing some blocks, it's really going to come into play, and it's going to look quite good. But at the moment, it's going to be fairly plain until we start adding more of the details. So as you can see there, we've got our nice little trim, and then we're going to do the same at the back here as well. But we'll go around here, this is looking nice. And what I'm wanting to do is maybe, let's see, let's get an up barrier here, and an up barrier here. And then we get our stone slab and run it across here now. And maybe, I might do it in the middle as well. Get this going across, and I'll just see what it looks like. Yeah, so I'd probably put one dead center in the middle there, just so it's all kind of combined together. We're going to be removing quite a bit anyway, but yeah, it's going to be good. And then we're going to have our floor level that is going to be on this level here. So across here, and what we can do is bring this all the way across and bring this all the way across. And we've pretty much got our floor. And then you can fill all that in. I'm going to use a little bit of world edit just to kind of fill it in. So from there to there. And then let's see if this works, if I've got my settings. I think it was stone brick together. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That's looking nice. Right, so now here it's got like a stepway going down, but what we're going to do is place a cobblestone there, and we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do up to the top here. Let's do up to the top there just for that one. And then we're going to have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the 13th one, we're going to place a cobblestone. Now this cobblestone, we're going to place a stone brick on top, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to bring this all the way across here. And what I can do, I can fill this in ready now. So I've done that marker and it's all out of the way. And I'm going to get some kind of like a little curve underneath here. So I'm going to place maybe one at either side, having a 3 gap in the middle. And then we're going to place 2, 1, 2, like that. And then we can actually fill this one in. And we can fill these 2 in. Obviously at the bottom we're going to replace them with our cobblestone. So just remember that bit, like that. And then we're going to add an extra 1 underneath here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's a nice little curve. I mean, let's see. I don't know if it'd work a little bit better if I did this sort of thing. Now we can keep it the way it was. So 3, 1, 1, like that. That's looking nice. And we're going to put something behind this one. So we're going to put a wall behind this. So we'll get our cobblestone, we run it at the back, just along this gap area. And then we're going to get our stone brick and fill it behind, just enough to fill all this in. We're not going to see all this stuff inside there, so it doesn't really matter so much. But just so long as you've got kind of like a little gap there, it'll look nice. Now across here, what we're going to do, we're going to have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On the 14th one, place 1, and then we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3 on top of that. And then we can bring this wall going all the way across and join it up here. Now I can fill this little gap in here. And this is kind of like the little walkway. I'm thinking I'm going to have a little walkway there, but what I'm going to do is bring this back, so I'll get the cobblestone here, behind here. And we're going to put it all the way back here, just until it fits there. And then what we can do is fill this in up to here. So 1 layer, I'd say 2 layers behind this. Just fill that in, just so we've got kind of like a little gap, and it gives it a little bit of depth into the build, like that. That's looking nice. And then we can do our stairway going up here. So maybe, let's see. Okay, right, so the staircase we are going to do roughly, we'll start from here. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have a cobblestone there. And then bring this up to 1, 2, 3 extra. And then we can have this coming down. So we'll get our thing here. I'll just turn it to daytime. Set to 0. And then bring this all the way down to the ground. And what we can do is bring this extra like that. I might actually bring this a little bit more. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Like that. We've just got that little bit. I'm going to put some more detail into this wall and stuff later. We'll keep it simple for now so we don't get confused. Okay, so across here we're going to place, from this one, I'll do cobblestone actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the 10th one we're going to place 1, 2, 3 up. And then we're going to go all the way across here. Guard that off, and then we can actually fill this bit in. So hopefully you've all got that so far. Across here now, starting from this one, we're going to take this and we're going to get some cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th one, and we're going to bring this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 altogether. And then we can get this one as well. This one's going to come up to 7. And then we can bring this wall so it joins onto here. And then just this little bit here we're going to fill in. Now I'm thinking actually the height of it, how much do we need to go up? I'd say from here. And then just fill this top layer in actually, because I'm going to do something for the floor that's different. Bring this across here, and then we might have to add an extra stair on, which is no problem. Get an extra stair there and fill this in. Get that all filled in. Like that. I'm going to remove that bit. Okay, so we're going to place an extra one here. We're going to place an extra one in this corner. Let's see. Might do them either side of this as well. One either side there, one either side. No. And then we'll bring this wall going all the way across so it kind of joins on. Keeping it nice and simple. This going all the way across as well. And we're going to do it from the inside as well. So this one is going to come all the way across to here. All the way back. And then obviously on this corner we'll make it into a full one. Just so we're kind of keeping in with the design. And then we are going to start building it up. I'll actually turn these into full ones so we can start the staircase going up. So the stairs going up, 1, 2, 3 lots of stairs, and then we're onto the balcony. Perfect. So let's have a little look back from that. That's looking nice so far. As soon as we get some more detail in there, it's going to look fantastic. So for here as well, what I'm going to do, because we've got that block there, I'm going to put that either side like this, and then we can bring these up. Bring them up like that. Bring this one up as well. And then bring this one up. That one's up already, and then we can do the same for this one. So we get our cobblestone either side of these. Bring these ones up, and this one as well. Oh yeah, and this one as well. I've kind of got an idea of what I'm going to do, but it's still kind of freestyle. So, and then we put another one underneath here just to accentuate that little bit of an arch. So we've got an arch there, and we've got an arch in between an arch, if you get what I'm saying. So I can actually fill these bits in now. Let's get all this in. Have I got another ones over here? Yeah, I've got these ones. Get these filled in. And then we can work on the actual tower. Now back here, what I'm going to do is do exactly the same as what I've done here, where it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps. In fact, we've got 3 there, haven't we? But this one's actually facing out, so yeah. 5 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this one, we're going to place a cobblestone. So it's dead center in the middle of that one, and then bring this one across, making sure it's all level. So this front pillar here will be the same as this one. Confused myself a little bit. Let's get this one out here actually, and then bring these ones back out like that, making sure there's 5 gaps in between here. That should be anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be the 5th one, but still. Right, okay. Bring this up to meet this, and then I'll get more of an idea, and then I can do the arch. Yeah, we'll just do the arch, and then I'll know where I'm going from. So 1 there, 1, 2, 3, and then an arch down, and then we are going to put 1 here, obviously in the stone, going down like that, and then obviously the cobblestone at the bottom like this, and then another 5 gaps. So we might as well do this again. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then the extra one's going to go down from here. Like this. Bring that down. Like that. And then get this on there. Now obviously we're going to do the same as what we've done behind it. So behind each one we're going to place 1 like this. And then 1 in this corner here. Bring these up to the top. And this one up to the top as well. And then from the outside we should be able to see where we are going right and where we're going wrong. So at the side of here we're going to place a block, so it's level with that one, and then we can bring these up like that. Bring this one up. Do the same at this side, so we're placing one either side of it. Bringing it up. And there we go. And then obviously we're going to do the same as what we've done. So 2 slabs at the top here. Put those in. Is that the same? Yes, it is. And then we can bring this all the way across here. It's a little off center with the other one, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be breaking that little bit anyway. But on the corner, that looks fine to me. And on the corner there, I don't know why that doesn't work. I think it's because I've done, there's a 3 arch there, there's 3 arch there, 3 arch there. That's strange. I don't know. Oh well. Doesn't matter anyway. It's all gonna work out. So from here, what we are going to do, we're going to bring this down this one here. Let me come from here. So we've got this staircase here going down, and then we're going to have another little balcony here, and that will come round. Okay, we're going to do the big tower, I think. So we'll start off with the big tower, which is, I'm going to bring it back maybe a little bit and start it from at the side of here. So we'll place 1, and then we'll place up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we're going to have a gap from this one that we've just done up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And place 1 there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just exactly the same. And what we can actually do to make sure it's all level, we can tie this all the way across, bring this all the way up as well. Like that. And then we're going to have another 11 gap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then place our block on the 12th one. I'm going to have to do the same over here. I've just placed them a little bit wrong, but it doesn't matter because you guys haven't done that. So we're going to bring these up to the same height, and then we're going to obviously cross at the top and bring this over here. It's going to be fairly simple, but once we get detail in and we start getting vines and stuff on it, it's going to look fantastic. I'm sure of it. Even though I haven't built it, I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I've got faith in myself. Going to have a little bit of faith with these builds when you're freestyling them. And the thing is, if you go wrong, the good thing about it, because it's a ruin, it doesn't need to be all symmetrical and stuff, because we're going to be ruining it, basically. That's why it's called a ruin, because we're going to ruin the hell of it. Okay, so back here, we're going to have a gap of 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, we're going to place a cobblestone. And then we're going to do exactly the same here. So there's 3 gaps in between here. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, we'll place this. This is going to go up an extra 1, 2, 3. I think we should do it a little bit higher, maybe 4, 5, and then go all the way across. And then bring it down to join here, because I kind of want this as a higher point. And then, like, you can only get into it from maybe a different point. Let's just turn this weather off. Screw off weather, seriously. And then we can bring this over here. Bring this one so it joins onto the tower. So that's joining on there. And then what we can do is fill this all the way across on the inside of the tower. Like this. And we're actually going to fill it all in. So making sure it's in the inside of the tower. If you would like, you can actually do it on the outside of the tower. So if you want it to go around like that, that doesn't really matter. It's not going to affect it too much. Like that, that's going to be good. And what we can do is actually bring this one up an extra 1, just so it's level with it, just so it's level with the ground level, and then we can work in some detail on that. So I'm going to fill in this whole gap here. Let's turn daylight on. So I'm going to use a bit of world edit, so you'll have to pause it. So go from here to here and just fill this big gap in. So stone brick, where are you? There we go. So that's looking nice. And then from here we're going to place, we'll start doing this balcony. So it's going to be from there to there, and then we can just get our slabs going around here. this is going to go across here. Going to get loads more detail into it. I'm thinking about doing maybe just filling it in like on the inside here, so we can bring this down here to bring this down to the floor, which will be on the floor level. You can actually put the cobblestone, so those should join to there, fill that all in. So I'm going to do it quickly with this world edit. Let's see, click there, boom. That's how we do it. Now for this one on the inside, I'm going to do it different. So we're going to go inside the blocks here, just to there and just to this point, and we're going to actually fill these in up to the point here, just up to that point. And then this one's going to be the same, and this one's going to be the same as well, so this will be brought up to here. Let's fill this in from there to there. I'm loving World Edit, it's so much quicker. So we've got something like that. We can add some more detail into that later, that's fine. We've got those little archways there. Doesn't matter that they don't join up because the back is completely different anyway. So what we can do is fill this little gap in. And in fact, I'm going to do it behind it. So we'll put an extra one back here, fill this into here, and then we can actually get the stone and fill it to the top, just to fill this part in. Because we're going to have support pillars coming from different points, and it's kind of nice to have it like that. So that's like that. I see no problems with that. That's looking sweet. That's looking good. Now if you want to block it off behind here, you can actually block it off with maybe I would do it with black wool, and this is so it's not usable space, but it kind of looks like it gives it more of a dark sort of tone, like there are dark recesses in the wall, which I'm going to do because it's going to look a little bit better. Mine's going to be more for like fancy rather than being able to have it as usable space, but if you don't want to do that, you can leave it wide open, that's completely fine. But as you can see, I'll show you what it looks like. You see what I mean? It gives it that sort of like dark tunnel areas, and maybe we could do it for these bits as well, but nah, I'm going to keep it for these big ones and then fill these in. Maybe just these back ones here, so this and this and this one. So I'm going to speed this up. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got that, it's giving it more of a cool look. I'm definitely going to be ruining like half of that there, so I guess it doesn't matter so much, does it now? For here, yeah, we're going to bring this up. There's going to be like this support beam that's kind of going round. I kind of want this. What I'll do is take out these three. We'll fill in this floor here. Fill it in. And then I want to bring this like balcony round the tower. I mean, if you want, you can bring it so the tower goes round here. I kind of want it to this point, so we're going to have it going all the way across here and then stop just before like the stairway, and then we can bring it up to the same height as this. So bring this all the way across, just do exactly what the same as what we've done, so put another layer underneath so it kind of matches in with that bit there, and then this bit is going to come over here and it's going to come down at the point before it actually goes onto the landing. So if you want to get this in and fill this up here, you can do that, and then this is going to come all the way across here and join onto there. Now we can fill all this gap in, so I'm going to use a little bit of World Edit just to fill this top gap in, so there and there. Now let's get a bit of stone brick on there, yeah. And then what we can do for this bit is actually bring it up, that's to there, bring this across here to there, and then this one's going to come round as well, so bring it all the way across, and we can actually put a main podium there, and then we can bring it all the way to this point, and then we can start working on the tower because we've pretty much got some of the base done. Now behind here we're going to do exactly the same as what we've done, so we're going to fill this all the way across on the inside, fill it all the way back here as well, so it's on the inside of that bit, and this bit is going to be on the inside, so it's going to be inside here to there. So this bit would all be filled in. So when you see it, there'll be kind of like a little gap down there. And it doesn't matter if there's blocks all over the place and it doesn't look right. As soon as you add more blocks and stuff and make it like tear blocks out of it and make it look a bit more run down, then all this stuff doesn't really matter. Right, so we go from there to there, fill this in. And you can't really go wrong with these ones, so long as you're kind of sticking with the plan. You can't really go wrong because you can always take stuff out. Maybe there was stuff that was added in the war to try and rebuild it and stuff. There's just so much, you've got to kind of set the scene basically when you're building something like this. Imagine like where the bombs would come in to like attack, and so say that a bomb came in here and just smashed up that piece. You just got to kind of think like that. So we've got that, that's going down. We can't get into that bit, that's fine. If you would like, you can kind of do another one of these domes here, so leave that there, a 3 space, sorry. 3 space in the middle there, then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then bring this one down to the floor. Bring these 2 down, and then if you would like, you can stick an extra one in either side, and then put your 2 cobblestone at the bottom. We're going to be taking out a lot of that, but that kind of fits in with that. It doesn't have to be symmetric at all. So we've got that'll come down. We've got our staircase that we can go around here. So we're basically coming up here towards the tower area. We're going to have bits missing out of the floor and stuff. And yeah, let's build this tower now. Now, what I would suggest is that we're going to add a lot more detail on these corners here. In fact, we'll work on the base a bit more. So we're going to put one either side here. We're going to bring it up by 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put a stair on top of here. Do the same for this one at this pole here. 1 there, 1, 2, put the stair on, and then we can do the same for maybe, could we do it either side of there? We probably could. So 1 either side of here, bring it up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a stair, so it's a bit more extra support. Put this on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to put a stair on top of each one of them, like that and like that. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4th one's there. And then what we can do, because we've got this going across here, we can make it go across the top here. That one should be at the same height anyway. Bring it like that, bring this one up just so it's equal. And we can bring this round if you would like, but you can kind of keep it there just so it kind of gives it like a little bit more detail there. We can bring this round to here with the stairs. So we get our stairs, bring it round, and then we can put one there and maybe one there as well. Put that down. We can fill that gap in. You can leave it open if you would like. Maybe put another one on this bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slap one on the end there. Those are fine. We could add another one in here. Maybe dead center in the middle there. Bring up 1, 2, 3 on the 4th one. In fact, we'll bring it down 1, so it's 2 there. Off that bit, that's cool. And then let's go around here. We can actually fill this bit in as well. I'm going to fill it in. Make it usable. Make it unusable, sorry. Like that. And then obviously fill this wall in. So from there to there. Stone brick. Now that wall's flat, which means we can actually bring this to make it look like it's got that depth in there. So as you can see, it's got walls going in, walls going out. If you would like, you can add like loads more detail, just like putting stuff like this, one either side, and bring them into the middle, one in the middle, and then bring them up to the same height. There we go. And let's have a look. Daytime. Daytime, nighttime. Tower. Let's do this. Now from here, what I'm thinking is do something like this. Just to square this wall off a little bit. Yeah, add some more detail into it. Do it to about there. Which means when it comes around to this bit, we can actually have this going over the top as like a layer. To there, and then bring this round. So it gives it extra thickness on that bit. And bring it round to here as well. Bring it all the way round. And then it should stop at that wall perfectly. If you would like, you can kind of fill those little bits in. You can fill this bit in where it kind of meets there, so it gives it a purpose of like being up. Gives it more of a kind of like ruin look. And then when you break it up and stuff, it'll look pretty cool. So let's work on this now. Now what I'm gonna do is maybe, I'm not gonna stick with the cobblestone. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're gonna fill those up to the top. We're gonna fill this one up to the top. We're gonna do the same with this one as well. 1, 2. In fact, I might have like a different walkway there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, for this one, let's try this. Put an extra one here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can get our half slab. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Like that, so we've got kind of like a little dome into there. And then we can bring this out a little bit extra. And then just follow the same pattern. Bringing this to here, and then behind this we can fill this in with the black, or what you can do is leave it open so you can get onto the balcony and stuff, but I'm not going to be doing that stuff. Okay, so we've got that now, and then for these extra pillars here, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th one, we're going to place that. So we can bring this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 10th one, place that, and we're going to do it on each one. 5, 6, 7, 8. There. One for this one as well. This one and this one. And then did I put it on the 9? There we go. And there. Just kind of planning it out as I go. That's the thing with these. You just got to kind of go with it. See what works. That there, and luckily, let's put another one under there. And then this one would go from here. It's still in with the wall, and it fits in perfect with this, so you can actually put that going all the way through, so it's kind of like a main support. To there, and then this one to here. Bring this one down. We can do exactly the same, kind of fill that one. Let's see from the outside. Yeah, sweet. And then we can bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dome up by 1. 1. And then we can just actually get the panels going across here. I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, you can do that. So we'll do the same for this side, and the other side. So bring it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one diagonal at each side. And then we are going to get our half slabs going across there. So that's that one. And we do the same for this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal. Diagonal. Boom. What am I doing? There we go. Right. So you can bring it out more now. So we've got that pattern of design, so we can actually go around it like this, bring them down. I'm going to speed it up and do it for the rest of them, just these 3. So we're bringing it out a bit more. So as you can see, I filled the black in for all these behind both of them. So behind both of them, I've actually filled it in with the black carpet. So if you want to do that, you can do that and get it ready. But for these walls behind this, we're just basically going to fill it all in. And when you get above this point here, it's obviously going to be hovering. You can actually fill that in with the half slab. So I'm going to speed this up, fill all the walls in. So we can fill this wall in from that small point. From that small point, we're filling all this wall in. So I'm going to speed it up and fill them all in. Okay, so once you've filled all that in, what I'm going to do for this top bit here is we're going to place one out here, one out here, one out here, one out here, and one out here. And we're going to go down 4 altogether, like this. And then we can actually get our stairs and put it in here, and then get a half slab just across this bottom bit here. So fill that little bit in, and you can actually do the same for these as well if you would like. You can actually bring it round from here, but it would join onto that bit, which is not much of a big deal, but we can actually do that and fill it all the way around. So I'm going to speed this up and put those same windows in as we've done with the other. So as you can see, what I've done is actually filled the black behind there as well, just to make it look nice. On the inside, you can see it like that, but obviously it's all going to be covered in. We're not going to see those bits, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so for here, we're going to fill this whole top in. Fill this top in, so I'm going to speed this up with a bit of world edit, get a bit of world edit on there, just to fill that very top bit in. Get that stone brick on, and then we can actually work on actually bringing this in and giving it a bit of a wall sort of design. So we're going to go out like this. We're going to go in firstly with our stairs going all the way around, and then we're going to go round it with the stairs facing out, just so it kind of gives it a better look. I'll show you what I mean. So we go inwards like this, and then as I've done here, we just bring it round and just kind of face it out like this. And as you can see, it's got a groove on the top, so it brings in some detail from there, and also it looks nice from the outside as well. Like that. Beautiful. Gives it that sort of balcony sort of look. Let's have a little look back here. That's looking nice so far. I mean, you could even get away with something like that, but nope, we are going to do a little bit more than that. Now, for here, I'm going to maybe bring it in from here, and we'll do like a bit of a bigger tower. So this is kind of like the walkway on here. But yeah, we're not going to be getting up into it anyway, so it's going to be kind of like a ruin. In fact, what we can do, we'll do it in each corner. 1, 2, 3 in each corner instead of this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Getting this one as well, and then we can get our stairs, and we're going to face them in like that, so it should look like that. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and these are kind of like the supports for it. So we'd obviously be going on the inside now, so we can trail. We might as well trail the cobblestone, so you're not going to see this bit anyway, but it's probably easier and cheaper. Get this going all on the inside, and then we're going to bring this up to we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting a bit laggy. Don't lag on me. 5. So 5 high. I'm sorry for this lag. It's terrible. I think it's because my it's so big, the file formats on these. So I'll put it up to 5. I'm going to speed this up while I get rid of this lag. It's terrible. Okay, so as you can see, I've got that, and it's going all the way around. On the inside, it looks a little bit like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the cobblestone at the side of here. We're going to put an extra one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to do one at the side of every one of these, going up 8. So all the way around. Let's speed this up. Okay, so we've got that going across. And now what we can do is these bits where you can see the stairs here, we're going to put this across like this, and put an extra one underneath. So do this all the way around like that, and then we can start to make the very top of it, which is going to be pretty cool, pretty easy. And yeah, I think I've got something downloading. This is why I never go online while you're recording. It just screws up your recording, because I think it's downloading something in the background, making things mess up, which is not good. So I'm going to go round here now with the stairs. Around the top of this, we can actually curl this round here like this, if I can actually do it. This is terrible, like, I'm so sorry. This is why PC is a nightmare. I'm using Fraps. I don't know if anybody knows any other kind of recording stuff that I can use that's like not as, it's so hefty, the files on this, it's just amazing how big they are. But yeah, we've got that so far. That's looking nice. Now we can do another archway, but we're going to do it on the inside here, if it'll let me. So we're going to grab, maybe we'll do some cobblestone across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seriously, it's not letting me do this. This is tragic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not you guys, just my PC. Have you seen this? This is what I'm having to deal with. Right, so we've got that. That's looking nice, and then we need to do like kind of like dome arch thing. I don't know. So we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the end of each cobblestone on the inside, we're gonna go up 5. So I'll speed this up because otherwise it's gonna be tragic. Okay, so that's up 5, and then we're gonna go up by 1 block, and then we're going to actually get a half slab on top there, just like that. So we're going to do the same for each one, so I'll speed this a little bit up. Okay, we've got that. So underneath each arch, we're actually going to put some black behind it, so we'll fill this in with the black going up. And what you can do for this bit, we can get one in the corner going up from here and just fill it all the way up to the top, if it'll let me, till it reaches with these, and then this is going to go on the inside like this. So it'll go from this corner as well, so it'll kind of box it off like that, and then fill the rest in with black, apart from these corners obviously at the top we can actually fill in like this. So I'm going to speed this up. Okay, so you should have something like this, and then we're just going to keep it simple by putting a slab either side there, a slab going across to encase the cobblestone in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just one either side in each corner like this, and then we can work on the very top, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, like that. Then we can put 2 in here, and then 1 going across the top here. So 2 in the corners, this going across, 1, 2, this going across, 1, 2, this going across, like that. That's built it up, that's looking nice. And for the very top, I'm just going to keep it simple. Maybe take 1 out of each corner here and just put a half slab in there, and then we can build this going round. You can go over the top of these slabs like this, bring it all the way around. I'll probably do it about 2 times. So we go like this, and then we do the inside layer again like this, and bringing it round. And then maybe for the very top we could do something, I don't know, like a cross or something. Maybe take 1 out in each corner of putting the chiseled things. You're not going to see them anyway, you don't have to do chiseled actually. 1 in each corner. I'm going to do something like this, round it up. So put a stair, another stair there, stair, another stair there, and then round it up, and then put another stair behind each one of these. And then we can get the chiseled in the corner, 1 in each corner, like this. I'll just step back for a second. Okay, and then we can go put the cross here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then put a stair. Put the stair out a little bit, facing out, and then we can get another chisel block on top there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe at the top. I don't know if it'll look any good with putting the cobblestone in now, but we'll try it. Put the cobblestone on each one of these, and then maybe take one off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a little look back. Boom, there we go. And there you've got kind of like a ruined temple. So that's it as it is now. So now comes the destroying part. Now some of you might not even want to destroy it because you're like, no, I can't do this, it's impossible. But yeah, basically you just go crazy. So let's try it out. Let's try and do this. Are you ready for this? If you want to keep it like that, you can keep it like that. That's fine. That's completely fine. But what I would do is there's no rule to this. Like, this might hurt. So maybe take out a pillar here. Imagine like something smashed into here. We can keep the rest of it black. We can actually keep the black wool and fill it up, and maybe take out some of this. So there's no rule to this. You want to take out bits, maybe some off the floor as well. Maybe smash some of these, and then fill the rest in with kind of like black and stuff, so kind of you can incave it in. So if you wanted to take some out here and then kind of bring the black in and encase it in a bit more and kind of make it a bit more crooked and stuff, and then across the floor the bits where you can kind of see, so you can still kind of walk on it, but it kind of still looks like you've got the crack in there. So let's go up here. In fact, let's fill all this in. Let's fill all that in. Let's break out actually and have a look what it looks like. I'll put it into daylight. Daylight, that might help. As you can see, we've got this sort of floor pattern. Now the stuff that's not working, you can put stairs in there as something else. Let's see, just get a bit of stairs in there and stuff. Kind of break it up a little bit. I wouldn't have these kind of showing. You can have like a stair there, and you can kind of just add little bits of stairs in between here. Obviously break this bit off, maybe kind of make it a bit more jagged, like it's cracked off, like this was once a bit coming down. Like that, and once you get some bushes on and stuff like that, it'll look quite cool. Now you can break into this bit as well. So say if you wanted a bit off here, maybe you wanted to crack it down here as well, and then fill it in with stairs and maybe some slab in there as well, but kind of keeping to the same design. You don't want to go off too much. So you've got that crack there. I would get some half slab of this, and this is where you can kind of like break these off, but just put them on the floor of like half slabs. So you get all the cracks out of it first, and then you can start to add your kind of other stuff like your cracked stone brick and your mossy stone brick after. But you want to get your main cracks first. So something like this. Let's break this off and fall them through now. Like that, get these through. Let's have a quick look back. Yeah, you see what I mean? You can have, even if you wanted stuff like you had it eroding away here and stuff, like that had cracked out, there's some piece there that's come out. There's so much you can do, like little bits here, add in some staircases in here, back here as well, maybe there was a bit out there, a hole that you can actually see through, so you can turn your stairs like that. Especially do it for like these bits here as well. I wouldn't have them facing out like that. These planar bits, so we've got that as well, so start cracking all this stuff up, and once you get vines and stuff in it, it'll really start to come together and it'll really look rustic. You take out the floor as well, maybe take some out of this and have that kind of broken off. Let's get this, even some down here. I would probably replace it with the cobblestone though, like that. Pieces out there. There we go, that's cracked up. That there, and some here as well. If you wanted to keep the back, maybe nobody got the back so much, you could have that, that's cracked off. Maybe some from the tower. If you don't want to mess with the tower too much, which I don't blame you, you don't have to, just have the odd crack out and stuff like that. You know, little kind of bricks out, maybe the odd one there and there, maybe the odd piece taken out of here. Up here, I probably wouldn't affect the main structure too much, like up there. Keep that as kind of like your centerpiece, and then we can go in with the cracked stone brick and the mossy cobblestone and stuff. Start to layer that in just wherever you'd like. Kind of, if you just want it front facing and leave the back like it hasn't been affected. And where's the mossy cobblestone? Get the mossy cobblestone, and then obviously we're going to have some vines and stuff like that coming down. So wherever you choose your vines to go, like something like this, you can make it messy as you like. Give it that rundown feel. Maybe some coming down from here. You can go crazy with it as well. Like, I don't think you can do too much. Let's do stuff like this. I mean, even if you don't want to put any more cracked brick or anything like that, I wouldn't put it on the black because that's silly. Just wherever you would get vines kind of running down and stuff. Maybe you'd have some here. That's looking cool. Let's get this bringing down here. Obviously these will grow and stuff. You can have this traipsing off here. Maybe you wanted some overgrowing down there. Some off here as well. Let's have a little step back. It's always good to keep stepping back, see what it looks like. See if that's looking cool. Yeah, and then you can start to add bushes. And then if you would like, if you want to make it a bit more like kind of properly done in, just do this sort of stuff and then fill the grass in all these different blocks. Let's fill all this in. Maybe you'd have a path in the grass, so say that you went down here and just kind of started to remove it and build a path that's going round. Maybe some at the side that was growing some foliage and stuff, and then you can get some bushes in there, get some trees. Let's see, this path that take you to around here, and then we can fill it with grass. Obviously when you start putting the bone meal in and stuff, making sure it's random. You don't want too many like blocky sort of areas. You want it as kind of messy as you possibly can. Right, I'm going to speed it up and fill in all this path that I've kind of built and maybe add a few extra ones in. So as you can see, I've started to add the grass on here as well. So even on these kind of like building pieces, maybe some in the corner, just think about it logically. And then once you've got the bone meal, it really does make it look nice. So you get your bone meal, you can actually do the path in something else as well. So even if you've got flowers growing up here, you want double height, you can have some like bigger here. Something like this, get these down here, get these all bone meal. There's no kind of specific pattern to it, so long as it's random as hell. You want it to look a bit jungle-like, you know. So you can even have flowers in. There might be flowers growing there. You can get some more bushes. You can even add some trees in there. You can have some patches where it doesn't grow. And up here as well, get some on these bits. Let's get some over here as well. Boom, 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 boom. Right, let's have a little look back. I mean, look at that. There's so much more you can add to it. If you wanted to add trees, let's try and get some oak trees. It's just completely random. There's no kind of design that you need to do for it. It's just kind of just stick a tree there. Stick a tree there, grow it. Stick some more trees there. You could have them overgrown. have some by the side of it as well. See if they grow. That'll grow there. That's going up high. That one up there. Something like that, you know. Looks perfect. And then we can add some bushes around the place. Cobwebs as well. Always nice to put some cobwebs in there. If you want to kind of get some fences there as well. Let's get this time up. So if you had like, I don't know, maybe there was a fence here once upon a time. It was kind of like supporting it up. Make it look a bit run down. Fences coming out here, and get some bushes around the side. Maybe that started growing. Just completely random, so long as it's kind of got a structure to it that kind of looks like it's grown that way. Let's get some around here. Maybe get some bushes along the side. Cobwebs, obviously put the cobwebs where you would have recesses in the build. You can go overkill with the cobwebs, but you don't have to either. You know, just some in the odd corner like that. Maybe some in the trees as well, you know. In these corners here. There we go. Maybe some dead shrubs, get some of those on. Maybe you'd have these bushes kind of curling up the side of the building. You know, some at the side here. Just some in random spots as well. That's okay. Making sure they're not hovering. And I mean, there you go. And bits that you don't like, you can always like take out and be like, oh, I don't like that little bit there. So I'll take that out. Maybe you want the odd bush kind of trailing its way along here. Add some more vines in. Add some vines on the bushes. So let's get some vines coming down from here. On the bushes, on the trees hanging down. So I'm going to quickly get this into maybe shaded so you can kind of see what it looks like. It's kind of a zombie apocalypse sort of style build. I kind of like it. So as you can see with the shaders, it looks pretty damn epic. And yeah, let me know what you think. Definitely slap the heck out of that like button. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you want more builds like this, make sure you comment down below. So there you go, guys. I shall catch you later. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.